It's isekai. Ha! Psych!
待って、舞さん。
話して。
大丈夫だから。
大丈夫じゃないわよ。私が事故に遭うなんて知ったら、作田はなおさら自分を犠牲にしようとするに決まってるじゃない。やっぱり自分が事故に遭うべきだって絶対に思う。翔子ちゃんの未来を奪って自分だけ生きていこうなんて考えられるはずないのよ。私が行かないと作田は死んじゃうのよ。
お願いだからここにいてください。お願いだから。もう嫌なんですよ。愛さんがいなくなるのは。大丈夫だから。お前が明日死ぬのなら、僕の命は明日まででいい。お前が今日生きてくれるなら、僕もまた今日生きていこ
う。お前様が明後日死ぬのなら、わしはしあさってまで生きて、誰かにお前様の話をしよう。我が主様の話を誇らしく語って聞かせよう。
I don't think there is any better feeling than exiting a tumultuous emotional period of your life and coming out the other side an improved person. That is exactly the kind of experience you get with titles like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, the Monogatari series, and most recently, Chitose in the Ramune Bottle, which is probably the most slept on anime of 2025. All of these shows revolve around a main protagonist who helps others through their issues, yet empathetically go through their own life-changing journey in the process. I don't know what to call this genre. Weaponized empathy? Compassion maxing? I can fix her core. Whatever it is, I'm kind of addicted to it, but there isn't enough of it. In the current day, it's so easy to get desensitized to everything. Feeling your feelings isn't a common practice. Feelings? In this economy? But I think these shows, if nothing else, provide that huge swelling emotion that we all need. True human moments that the authors create swell up over time, taking you step by step, almost starting out as a slow crawl. But before you know it, you are sprinting along with the characters at the height of their story, laughing, crying, and bursting into anger for fictional characters. It's as if these shows reach through your monitor and physically shake you. These kinds of anime are so underappreciated and far and few between. But why? I think the problem with the popularity of these shows really comes down to format. They are really dialogue heavy, which, if you're watching subbed, is quite a lot to read. I don't mind this, however. The dialogue is based.
今、エロいこと考えてるでしょ。
舞さんの想像の100倍はエロいこと考えてる。
And while all of these shows have an abundance of talking, they are each stylistically different. The Monogatari series hits you with wit. Each word is folded like origami, playing into the next. Each character delivery calculated, whether it be humor, irony, or philosophical masterpieces. I adore the witty banter and gags the show provides, but there's just something so beautiful that these shows share in their ability to captivate me with their writing and words alone. I am a rabbit stuck in their trap when they build up rapport between two characters, just to hit you with the most beautifully written back and forth that is essentially the characters getting to know each other through a near poetic style of conversation. Like in Chitose, for instance. You have this girl who jumps into a river to stop some school kids from bullying each other. The scene leaves Chitose completely baffled as to why she didn't take the normal approach of scolding the bullies, which is then referenced in a completely different episode as the two dance around each other using words. In another previous conversation, she refers to Chitose as a park that doesn't even allow fireworks, insinuating that he's too uptight with himself. And then they surgically stitch these references in to make this lucid, dreamlike conversation. Hey YouTube! Due to copyright, me and my friend Gray are now going to reenact this scene.
You've changed a little. Maybe your little park aloud's lighting up some sparklers now.
Please, I was just playing the hero like always.
Paul's hero wouldn't jump onto the stage from the audience to help someone. You're a complicated one. You make it seem like the only thing you care about is you. But you show the most warmth to others and are the coldest to yourself.
The truly good people are the ones who jump in the water to make kids smile.
You're putting me on a pedestal too. Asuka Nishino is a far more ordinary girl than you realize. She doesn't have room for as many people as you do. Nor is she as clever in life. She only lets in the people she wants to, does the things she's capable of, goes home, eats the omelet rice her mom makes, reads some of The Door into Summer by Heinlein, and goes to bed.
That's the kind of life came to be known as freedom. It's the intertwining of built-up conversation. It's the use of perfectly crafted allegories. It's referring to yourself in the third person to enhance introspection. It's art. The art of conversation. And while I may love it, I fear this is one of two reasons these shows get slept on. What's the other reason, you ask? The ordinary protagonist is generally the focal point of the story. The ordinary protagonist is someone who is altruistic and pure. The ordinary protagonist is safe. But that's not my protagonist.
同情なんかするもんか。不幸な女子なんて燃えるだけだろう。僕はただ欲求不満を解消したいだけなんだ。僕は下着姿の猫耳女子高生に欲情してるだけなんだよ。女の子の前でカッコつけるために意地を張るのが男だろう。
でもやだ、3次元怖い。
貴様は3次元のおっぱいの柔らかさを知りたくないのか。いい男になれば言うことあんなことやこんなことができるかもしれないんだぞ。
マジですか？
マジのマジのマジだ。武者ぶりつきたいか？
武者ぶりつきたいです。
3次元のおっぱいは好きか？
好きです。
私のことは神と呼べ。
そこにはザ神。
What I love about the main characters of these shows is that they each undoubtedly have their own flaws as human beings, and often their own trauma that weighs heavily on them, but they still help those around them to become the best versions of themselves. This is especially evident in Chitose, as the other two shows deal with more paranormal issues that are kind of linked to trauma. Araragi, on the other hand, is written as a satirical comedy through subversive deconstruction to highlight a lot of issues with sensitive or controversial topics. Through self-awareness and putting common tropes under a magnifying glass, He overanalyzes his own character to absurd lengths. I wouldn't classify him in the same category as Chitose or Sakuta, but this style of writing, this style of blunt, in-your-face absurdism, is the other big factor into why these shows are not popular. Chitose is a braggadocious pretty boy. Sakuta is a deadpan jokester. And Araragi is a representation of what is wrong with moe culture. These appear on the surface to most people as controversial or bad. You can't give the context in a YouTube short. You can't convince someone that doesn't understand subtext that Araragi is a well-written character. You can't convince people unless... Have I convinced you? Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on checking out any of these animes. I respond to all of my comments because procrastination is sick. And listen, I hate begging for you to subscribe as much as you hate hearing it in a YouTube video, but it really does help the channel grow. Thanks as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!